all good reasons why the fabs are going well in the U.S.
Oh, my mic was muted. How's it going?
That
We're
would explain why you haven't said anything.
are we started?
Yeah.
Good. Welcome everybody.
We've been over here talking about GPUs for the last 8 minutes to the gloriousness of everybody.
Wait a minute.
Here, Zach, you should buy this one for $13.
I did the moment you said $13 was the greatest part. That's great.
Hey,
That's
Zach.
great. Yeah.
This is really funny. The link you sent me was to my own webcam.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if you look at the link in one, it's different from the link you sent me.
Hold on. I'm gonna open this in Opera.
Are you sure you don't still accidentally have your other link?
Yeah, hold on. That's what I'm gonna... Okay, let's see.
I was in here.
Oh,
my
that
camera
is
was
extremely
ready.
funny.
I was prepared. And this guy's over here messing up cameras.
You're never gonna believe this. It just...
I know, the worst part is you're over here plugging streaming Mama No Gays. This is a
lie. God. Your thing has your microphone on as well. It's fixed now, besides the microphone.
I mean,
There we go.
I took care of it. I also turned off the camera for a second.
Okay, that was really funny. I genuinely thought you sent me my own thing because I just, like, did a Control V and didn't think about checking the validity of the link, you know?
Well, it was funny. You were like, "Oh my god, how could you send me a different link?" And I'm like, "I don't know if you know this, but if you look at both the links, they're completely different."
Oh, also, Sarah.
So I was.
Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just really confused.
Ah, Sarah has good news. Or wild news?
Yeah?
Question mark. Sarah said,
Ooh.
I got an offer to go and spend the summer in Brown University.
Nice.
Also, welcome, Bunny. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to the podcast. Zach already said it, but I wasn't here, so now I'm saying it.
I mean, I wasn't streaming when I did it. It was just for the recording, and everybody got to listen to us rant about GPUs for like 7 minutes. So, you know,
oh, yeah,
what really is the start of the podcast?
Those prices are going to be fucked, by the way.
Yeah, that's the main things we were talking about. Just how it's going to be. It's going to be a fun time. Everybody get ready for fun times.
I saw someone call this the Roaring 20s, and someone else was like, do you know what happened after the 20s?
Chief, I don't know.
The 30s?
Oh my god.
In the 30s.
You know, it would be really funny if that happened, though, because that would line up with the, like, 100-year repetition cycle.
I gotta get rid of your reactive. You have, like, a stand version of yourself over in the corner. I can't have that.
Damn.
It's up your old model. I gotta get rid of it anyways.
I saw another one where people were like, we had to get through Hoover to get to Roosevelt.
Like,
Hoover was pretty unpopular.
What? You're talking about the person who spent so much of the country's money so fast? You're telling me people didn't like that guy? Alright. There's a couple of things that we've missed over the past couple of weeks. I don't know if we actually talked about the Switch 2 launch in any actual form. it's not like it was a secret any of us didn't know.
Well, I'm just sad that I will eventually have to get one, I think. Sad because
I mean,
I don't think
yeah,
the Switch One will be able to play Switch 2 games. I think it's the same thing as the 3DS.
yeah. Well, obviously,
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't make things consumer friendly.
I can't even I don't even have a rebuttal, you're just right.
Speaking of Nintendo not being consumer friendly, a wonderful restaurant won a lawsuit against Nintendo. One
A
proprietor
restaurant
of the
did? What?
Oh, sorry, no, it's not a restaurant, it's a grocery store.
What?
Uh
That's even...
Gonzalez, the owner of the Super Mario grocery store, took Nintendo to court and eventually won, saying that his trademark did not infringe on any of Nintendo's stuff.
Okay, big W then. Very good.
Listen, if a small business owner in Costa Rica can beat Nintendo, then Power World has a chance.
What, did they try to shit on him for having Mario in his grocery store name?
I think it was because his thing was Super Mario as the official title. I think it's
Oh.
funny because it was in Costa Rica. So they got an infringement on their copyright and they sent someone immediately.
No, see, it's stupid whenever they try to copyright, normal fucking words like that. If it's a made-up word, it's completely fine. Like if you name your company
No, no, no,
fucking
no.
dinga doingy doingy doing, and you copyright
I
that, it's who the fuck cares? But if you're my company's name is fucking Short John Bilvers or some shit, it's that's literally someone's name.
Yeah, it's not like Nintendo even has any Super Mario franchises anyways.
I know, right? Mario, who the fuck is Mario?
Why is he super?
You don't want to know. He'll clean your pipes.
No.
But I just think this is really funny. My main problem wasn't even you hear this would happen in Japan or this would happen in America. The fact that it happened in Costa Rica shows that they just care about anything that happens around the world, and it just makes me feel how much pettier they are.
Hmm.
Like nowhere's safe. No language is safe from the almighty Nintendo in their eyes.
I mean, yeah, look at Pal World. The characters in that speak in caveman drawings, and they still sued him.
Well, let's be honest here. Power World did a couple of things.
No, it's funny because they didn't even sue them for copyright. Well, they sued them for copyright infringement, but not the thing that
No, they
everyone
trademark.
wanted them to sue them for.
Yeah.
They sued them because of their fucking ball mechanic to catch Pokemon and their riding mechanic in the overworld.
Yeah.
And then
And they
Pal
can't
World,
handle that.
I think Pal World settled because they changed the mechanics.
I don't think they settled. I think they're fighting it out still in court.
Are they still fighting it out? Let me look it up.
Power World lawsuit. Nintendo. Because I thought Nintendo or Power World was just like, nah, fuck it. Oh no, they did remove let's see. We may be seeing the first fruits of Nintendo's lawsuit against Power World as the survival game, blah blah blah. The lawsuit concerned the ball throwing mechanics. So they removed the ball throwing mechanics. But I still think the lawsuit's going on because they thought it was entirely idiotic.
I I think the lawsuit is done. Yeah, I think it's done. They changed how the ball mechanics work, and they just haven't mentioned anything about the lawsuit since. So when you throw your PAL sphere,
No, I
instead
know
of
all
it,
that and everything. It's weird for this to happen so fast. It's weird in my
And no
eyes.
update that it's over with or anything still.
I just assume it's over because the thing that Nintendo was suing them for is now changed, so that they probably settled on it. Also, Bucky, the CEO? Question mark. I'm pretty sure he's the CEO.
Hmm.
He said, "Yeah, we're gonna be making some changes to the game, so don't play it until this big update drops with the DLC." Because remember they broke the game intentionally to not have to deal with Nintendo's shit during the lawsuit. They made it so that pals would spawn like right on top of you, and they changed something about the riding mechanic. But it broke the game because when the pals would spawn, they would spawn like underground and shit.
Hmm. Huh. Did you did you see that they added the Miku car to Fortnite?
The, wait, they added a Miku car?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I'm not getting it.
No, I know. The worst part is they actually designed a pretty good car too. Just the bear car actually looks decent. That's the worst part.
Oh, damn. Zach is over here like, damn, I wish I was a Miku enjoyer.
I would never enjoy anything from Miku.
That's not true.
Bold statement.
You love, hold on. You love
The
Rolling Girl, don't you, Squidward?
You know, the frustration of killing anybody and wearing the skin does bring me a little bit of delight.
What?
The thought of running around in the Miku skin and killing people in it just brings me a little bit more delight than it should.
Okay, but how funny is that? Like, you're wearing the Miku skin, you kill another Miku, and you're like, the haters killed the fan. How does it feel, loser?
Yeah, and then I pop the same emote that they always pop on me. Fucking get them right back. Give
And
them the good
then
old what for.
And then the joke goes so far that you actually become a fan. It just infects you like a fucking disease.
I just don't like the music. I couldn't, man.
Damn. That's
I'll
why
appreciate
you gotta
I'll
listen to
appreciate
Utsupi.
everything she's done from afar, but I'm not there, man. I'm sitting on the wind hill with the cherry blossoms on my back, just watching everybody else enjoy Miku.
You're like, she's like the younger sister that you watch go fucking viral. And you're
I'm
just
that
like,
per
man,
I'm that person outside the baseball arena in the anime and they're like watching the inside of the baseball arena as the show's going on, but they're not there.
oh my god.
Anyways, uh Fortnite also revealed the OG season 2 for chapter 1 coming out at what it's going down at 3:30 EST.
Yeah, around 3:30.
Oh baby.
Sick. Mhm. Oh man, that's going to be slick. I get a new Black Knight skin. I'm so excited.
ReZero Season 2 is trending because the second core is about to release. I think it's like the start of February. Oh yeah.
ReZero.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
watched
yeah. I love
I
my
watched
psychological horrors.
I watched real anime this week, like Solo Leveling.
That is a crazy thing to say.
Yeah,
Because
I
by
also
anime,
watched a real anime this week. The Devil May Cry intro 6 times in a row.
now we're fucking talking.
Dude, that Devil May Cry intro though, Limp Bizkit, solid choice.
You know, it's funny though, Zach, because by technical standards, solo leveling isn't an anime. It's the same thing as how people argue that Avatar is not an anime because it's not, you know, Japanese. It's Korean. You know, it's stupid fucking argument where people are like, "Oh my god, it's fucking not made
Yeah,
in
I'm not
Japan. It's not an
listening to the
anime."
same. Hey! I'm not listening
What?
to the people that argue over manhwa and manga. So we're just gonna skip past this argument.
Oh, dude, do you remember when that happened with the Tower of God? People were like, "This isn't an anime."
It doesn't matter. Anything that anybody ever says, everything's an anime. Literally, it's shortened for animation. You're just fucking arguing aesthetics at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That it's
That's
like
so
it's
fucking funny
like
to me.
it's just looking at the word cartoon and going, "This isn't a cartoon. This is my adult animation." Like, fuck off.
Dude, that's not
Looking at
cartoon,
Family
that's my
Guy, yeah.
enemy.
Oh my god.
Anime.
My enemy, dude.
If they
Do-
didn't want if they want to keep arguing about the logistics of the word anime, then King of the Hill shouldn't have been able to be an anime.
Do you guys remember? Um, do you guys remember what the anime was that my anime list wouldn't put on their website? Because they were like, "This isn't an anime," and everyone was like, "Are you fucking
Was it
stupid?"
King of the Hill.
I don't think it's King of the
Has to be,
Hill.
right?
Oh my god,
If I
wait,
go to
was it
my
Tower of
anime
God? Hold up.
list, if I go to my anime list and I type in King of the Hill and it's there, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Okay, it's not Tower of God. There was definitely an anime that my anime list just refused to put on their website because they refused to acknowledge that it was an actual anime. But everyone was like, "You guys are fucking stupid. It's literally an anime by all definitions of the word."
Everybody who has ever argued that to me, it's a stupid thing. You're arguing over nothing. Get over yourself. It's literally a cartoon. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Bold statement. It was also just a cartoon.
Ava? Like Evangelion?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
make an even bolder statement. All anime is just cartoon.
I'll
see?
make an even bolder
Bold
statement.
statements.
All anime,
Yeah.
all drawn media is just watered down. What's the word I'm looking for?
Manga are
Live actions.
No. I got it. Manga are flip books with words.
Oh, we gotta stop now.
Think about it.
It's just
Manga
break.
is just a portable cave painting.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You're
actually,
right.
I really like
Oh
that
my
one.
god.
I really like that one. Hold on. It's like,
Oh
oh
my
man,
god,
what you reading? Oh, my portable cave painting.
It was something me and Bree were talking about that I wanted to bring to the Minute Manga series. It was me saying the actual name of the series, and because titles have gotten so ridiculous, I want to do a joke name for the series right after it.
My god.
Why do it right after? I want to just make the whole joke throughout it. Just keep calling whatever you're talking about a different name every time you bring it up.
You're right. It should start with the regular name at the beginning, just for informative purposes, and then it should
So on
only
this
be
chapter, One
mockery.
Punch Man,
on
my
this
son Geki.
on this episode of Flame Force.
And then every time you reference another chapter, you'd be like, on this episode of Six Punch Dude.
Six Punch Dude?
Triple cake, bottom stick.
Six Kick Batowski?
The School of High God.
Pine Ass and Febreze.
Titan attack. Just start shortening them, making it a fucking mockery of it.
Uninfinity.
Pirate piece. uh,
How about
oh
about Salamander Square?
god. Not bad, not
That one was
bad.
pretty bad. I thought it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, the free ridden collab is coming to Mabinogi. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, we are cooking.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe the joke right after me saying ReZero is immediately saying like live, die, repeat or something.
That's why I called it Uninfinity.
Killing myself part 2.
See, for every season of an anime you talk about, you just give it a different name. So instead of ReZero, you call it Re1.
Oh my god, could
And
you
then
imagine?
Re2.
Could you imagine if that's how they did anime seasons? So instead of Jujutsu Kaisen and Jujutsu Kaisen season 2, it's just Juju 1, Juju 2.
I think I'd prefer that actually. That sounds way funnier.
And then the final season is called Tak and the Power of Juju.
That's what they call a movie.
I'm just imagining going through and renaming each of the JoJo parts like Sun Sand Warriors and bullshit.
Exactly. There's so much potential.
So much potential. Yeah, well, you see, JoJo gets fucking extra, gets be made fun of only for the fact that it splits its fucking things up into actual different names.
They should just name the seasons in JoJo. They should name it Shit is Fucked Season 1. Oh fuck, it's even more fucked Season 2. Return of the Fuckhead Season 3.
Another one of Dio's henchmen season 4. Oh god. God damn, that fucking ripped image of fucking Dexter. I wasn't expecting that. Forgot about that episode.
Oh god, apparently Hatsune Miku is gonna be compatible with the kicks tomorrow. That's cursed.
Ooh.
Do you believe that she doesn't believe functional footwear?
She don't need it, she got them fucking thigh-high boots.
The, I'm just saying for all the extra fans out there, we should have double layers of protection. The grippers should be in 2 forms of protection.
Ironic coming from a married man. With
I'm
5 children.
You're really...
And 2 dogs.
And
a cat.
Snails.
Yeah, what he said.
But, like, part of that's kinda true.
You can't hide the dolphin in your fucking basement. Don't even try. Those 6 snails have been trying to escape for 4 years. Don't look at me like that. You fucking fiend.
What he doesn't tell you is that each of the snails has a jet-powered snail shell. So they're just like in Turbo.
What you don't know
Dude, could
is
you
secretly,
imagine?
just like that $1 million, but the snail can actually kill you if it touches you, and it's jet powered.
Okay, but could you imagine could you imagine you see him just sit down on the floor and then all of a sudden he takes off with a tiny jet boost going off underneath him?
Honestly horrify me. Just seeing a snail move that fast.
He's got like a little string around the snail to act as like a fucking one of those things you put around the horses.
A bride?
Is it called a bride? The like the leash thing that you use, you go yeah, and then you smack them.
What goes in a horse's mouth?
It's a rein. That's what it is.
What am I thinking of? What's a bride in horse terms?
The horse's wife.
God damn it.
Oh man.
And it includes the headstall, bit, and reins. Okay, so I gave you the actual definition of the entire piece. I give you the word for the entire thing. I'm too much of a Chad. I'll give you the entire thing.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it's a bridal.
Hmm.
No bridal party. Just bridal. Uh, did I know me and Kazu got to catch the Xbox Developer Direct, but did you look at any of the gameplay footage from that?
What is it?
The Xbox Developer Direct.
Oh no, I didn't watch it. Was it today?
No, it was a while ago.
Oh,
It was
maybe I
on
watched it then. Hold up.
It was the last podcast day.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, how nice of them. They made a recap. It doomed.
It
Oh,
mainly
yeah, I saw some of the stuff for this. Like, I saw Doom Dark Ages and how people are being kind of weird about it for some reason.
It's
what?
just the wokies being upset that they added difficulty sliders.
Can we start calling
Wait.
Republicans wokies?
That's what I'm calling them.
I don't know, I kind of like being called woke. It's kind of funny.
I don't, because words don't have definition if we keep changing them. I know all words are made up, but I like to at least keep some consistency here.
I like it though because it imply like the word woke is a positive word, you know?
Listen,
Like you can't use
right?
woke in like a negative term or as a negative term.
It's only been negative. They're constantly trying to fling it in a negative way. What are you on about?
Yeah, they fail horribly because when they call me woke, I'm just like, oh yes, I have human empathy. Thank you.
I'm just saying, like, it just doesn't need to exist as a word because it's really funny that, I don't know. It's
I
really
do agree
funny
with
that it
that.
feels like.
Striker Soccer League.
Oh, it's now available
Oh my
on.
god.
There's no way.
Oh, it's real.
That's real.
It's real.
Hold on.
That's fucking crazy.
Hold on. Hold on.
Here, I got the link for you.
Hold on. I need to know yesterday if this
Dude,
thing is real.
people are really playing with Nintendo right now.
I don't think they can maintain what they got going on right now. I think they thought for a long time that the Nintendo charm, they would be able to look at people and be like, "Oh yeah," give them a little side eye, a little wink, and then everybody would come flooding. And then all I've heard everybody go is, "Ah, the Switch 2 kind of looks like the Switch 1."
My god.
I need to see a very impressive launch lineup to be interested in the Switch 2 at all.
Oh, you don't want like one game and then nothing for
No,
months?
that's what they did with the Switch 1.
Uh, Speaking of game launches and the Xbox ones as well, Doom: The Dark Ages will require a GPU with ray tracing for you to play it. The
Oh
second game we've
god.
seen to actually require ray tracing for you to play.
And the first one being Indiana Jones.
Correctamundo.
Damn, son.
And don't forget, new Doom game, if you want to play on max graphics, requires 32 gigabytes of RAM.
That's
That
and you
is
said I didn't need the 59.
that is insanity.
And in my defense, in no world did anyone expect Doom of all series to be the one that push you there.
It's so funny that there's only
And
one
in my
GPU.
secondary defense,
It's only the one GPU that actually, and it's completely ridiculous for it to.
it's still one game out of the
Just,
gorillion
just,
there is.
just to point out the one scenario where it's better to have this one specific GPU instead of the other one.
Oh, it's not even like GPU RAM, it's just normal standard RAM.
Oh, just regular? Oh, okay, so regular RAM. So we're talking that we just need 32 gigabytes of regular DDR
Yeah.
RAM now. Damn. Oh, that sucks. I mean, hold on, how much RAM do I got? Hold on, everybody. We're gonna go on we're on a weenie hut.
Oh my
Don't
god.
think we don't know how to weed 'em out. I'm hearing a lot of sass. I'm just trying to go and see how much RAM I have. How dare you? All right, I have 128 gig because I'll be
That
I
severely has overkill right now.
fine.
I managed to put my Twitch chat
Yeah.
in my OBS with the restream chat so that I can see Twitch redeems now.
Oh
Finally,
my god, that's
right?
insane. Holy cow, man.
Thank you. Praise me more. I need it.
No.
Please. I will paint this ceiling from Mississippi to Illinois.
You know
Back
what's
to
really
Doom.
funny?
What's that?
Dr.
What?
Disrespect's game studio shutting down.
Let's
That's
go.
really funny.
Before they even released their game.
That's really funny. Dr. Disrespect my game studio. That's beyond hilarious. I want to just say, deserved. That is beyond hilarious. Golden, perfect, don't never change. That's just so funny. That's the kind of news I needed.
Oh no, is Hawk Twa back? Please no.
No, she hasn't been back ever since she dropped her meme coin and literally left the entire face of the earth.
Oh, she's going to a bar tomorrow.
Is it so she can
With
pay for
Alexis,
people's drinks with
Texas?
Hawk coin?
Wait, what?
Who?
Is she gonna pay for people's drinks with her failing coin?
Well, she just took the money and ran, so...
Yeah.
And, Alexis, Texas is a porn star? At least that's what it says here.
That's not gaming news. How dare you? We don't care about Hawk Tua.
That's gaming news.
That's not gaming news.
Because
That's
whenever I lose at the game, I Hawk Twa.
Also, it was nothing. You gave us nothing. You just said she was going to a bar. That news was literally not worth anything.
No, I think it's worth something because we haven't heard from her for 2 months. She hasn't done her podcast. She hasn't said anything on Twitter. She just did the pump and dump scheme and ran with like no online presence whatsoever.
I don't care if she's on top of her apartment building asking for people's just apologies with tears in her eyes, threatening that she's gonna jump.
I think she should be in jail. Yeah, she needs to be in jail. But that's why I thought it was news, because like if people know where she's gonna be, then theoretically, you know.
I think it's a flash in the pan of anybody who actually invested in it thinking that it was going to be an investment thing. Everybody has now been talking about how every single one of these has been a huge joke. Every single one of these has always been and will always be a scam or a joke in some way.
Oh no, yeah, investing crypto is fucking stupid.
No. That's not what I said. You can invest in some successful cryptos if you're smart about it. The other thing is just don't invest in a coin made by a celebrity like Haktua or Donald Trump.
I don't think investing in any coin is worthwhile, because if you're investing in good ones, they've already like settled for the most part.
Phase member.
Wait, what?
Or that one phase member.
Yeah, like if you're investing money in crypto, your choices are coins that are legitimate, but they've already settled, so you're not really going to make a whole lot of money off of them unless something like massive changes the industry or something. Or you're investing in a shit coin that's going to be a pump and dump scheme, and the only reason you should invest in those is if you have like insider knowledge.
Well, you should, if you're going to invest in something that's already settled, it's because you have the faith or something that it's actually going to grow somewhat in the future. Just as Bitcoin and Ethereum have grown in certain ways. There are certain coins that have shown that they are capable of somehow producing actual gains, which has been surprising.
I think Bitcoin just recently broke over the 100K mark too.
Very nice, I suppose.
uh, on a different note, Sony has dropped the PSN account requirement for some PC versions of PlayStation games. So they're
Not
working.
Helldivers do.
Yeah.
Right.
They're working on removing it from mainly single player games starting, and they said that if somebody does sign in with them, though, they're trying to give incentives like free items and stuff if you actually have a Sony PlayStation account. And everybody who's complaining about it, the moment you sign into it once, it links with your Steam account. Everybody's just complaining to complain.
I would say yes for most games. The only one that people really cared about it for is on Helldivers.
Yeah, and it
I
was
Because
because
know.
it
they
wasn't
handled
a
it poorly.
requirement at launch.
Yeah,
True.
like they should if they had just done it at launch, it would have been fine, I think.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Hey guys, we're probably gonna do this," and then they removed the warning after like a month, and then another month later, they were like, "All right, time for us to do this," and everyone's like,
I
"What the fuck?"
I'm just sick and tired of hearing people complain about it. I'm like, listen, it's already passed. It's already here. Just, it's already automatic. Why do you even care at this point? It's more of, how long does something have to go by before you're just like, why are we even bringing this up?
Yeah, like I think my only issue with it is they don't really even need to do it. It's just they're doing it to make shareholders feel better about numbers. That's literally it. They're
I mean,
just like, guys,
also,
look at these numbers of people that have PlayStation accounts. And the shareholders are like, big number. Oh, yeah.
to also be fair, I think just to keep just to keep it more integral, you're going to need that sort of back end for it to communicate with. And I know that there are some errors that have been found in the system for some games that could cause certain issues because it's trying to ping the servers back for Sony for like achievements and everything, and it's causing performance issues.
Oh, wait. Whoa, what?
So like some of the games that you actually play, some of the best ways to actually improve performance on them for Sony games was to disable the overlays and stuff that Sony enabled because they were constantly sending back telemetry and stuff to the actual servers for like achievements and things.
That's so fucking
It's the same with
weird.
Xbox games. If you
Hmm.
play Xbox Store games versus Steam ones, they're slowed down heavily from all the overlays.
Yep.
Oh, that's so fucking weird. I mean, I'm sure that's like, I'm sure it's fine for the most part, but that, like, holy shit.
Yeah, if the average
It's
person's not like performance hungry, they'll never notice it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, could you
The
imagine playing a game with like fucking 5 million achievements? You do one thing on PC and it fucking crashes your game?
the we've talked about this before. I had the idea for it is I think Sony would have been so much better if they had actually just made themselves like a PC OS for people because they would probably run a little bit smoother.
I, God, I really would not want to use a PlayStation OS on my PC.
No, it'd be like a it'd be like a little it'd be like a little test environment.
Make it like a conjoined Steam OS and PlayStation OS,
Yeah.
since they're both on Linux anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, if it was like conjoined where you get where it's kind of like both, like they're both kind of there, like you
Xbox already
switch.
technically in there.
No, Xbox is pure Windows.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why do you think it runs like poopy dookie?
Cause cause the Windows runs like poopy dookie.
Exactly.
And I want to say that it's gotten better over the years, but I can only tell you definitively it's just gotten more mediocre.
Has
This-
has 11 improved on the issues that you told us about, Kazu?
Do you mean the issues I told you about like years ago when it came out? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Those have been improved like a month after it came out.
Very good, very good.
They're so good at about keeping it updated and everything, but I just hate everything that Microsoft does with everything they do. The moment an update comes out, all of the things that I've programmed my system to do, if it's a deep update, it will immediately wreck the registry and anything else I've changed in it.
I,
How
rem-
dare they?
I remember when 11 came out and Kazu was trying it. Kazu was like, why the fuck is my CPU at 70%?
That was a rough one.
That was so funny. Kazu was like, I can't even reverse it. What the fuck?
Never going into a fucking Windows beta branch again. Fuck you, Stephen Bills. Can fix your own shit.
Stephen Bills?
I can't wait for their lie to be fulfilled, and then we get Windows 12.
Dear God.
I think that's just expected. They said Windows 10 was the last one also. And
It's real.
Windows 8.
It's really funny how they
7.
keep lying to us about it. You know, they would finally get me if they just renamed it Windows. They would finally just fulfill it wholly in my mind that it's one thing and it's not changing if they just named it Windows. But they're not bold enough to do that.
Yeah, I think there's too many versions of Windows for them to do that now.
Where my XP enjoyers at? Does anyone even still use XP? Holy shit. Besides, like, schools?
Besides, like, nostalgia holders, nobody does, because they don't support it at all.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Schools are required to use Windows 10 now.
It's so funny because if you're using XP, you can literally just, like, go on YouTube and then accidentally click on an ad and you're just, like, fucking... You just get a virus instantly.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I have a wonderful game creator that me and Kazu blush over constantly, but Asmo over here has a little bit of a tendency to make fun of him and pull his pants down.
Who?
I'm talking about our wonderful creator of No Man's Sky.
Oh, Sean.
Sean has released yet another Earth world-breaking update to No Man's Sky, adding more planets, literally trillions of more planets, and better planet generation overall.
Good on him.
Literally an entire overhaul.
He needs to fucking go to bed. Dude, I don't think dude has taken a nap since he fucked up.
Oh,
He fucked
God.
up. He fucked up once, and he was like, "I can never atone for this."
I really want to know
I need
how.
more developers to be like that.
That's so
many-
true,
Let
actually.
developers go, I fucked up, drop the game, don't support it anymore.
No, genuinely, yeah. Sean, I think Sean does it the best. Him and
That's why I
Yoshi
always
P.
strive for people to be like him.
All
Him
right.
and Yoshi P do it really well, I think. I think he
Yeah,
does it
do-
better than Yoshi P, though.
I think we were right about the size of game companies last time. Do you want to know how many people work at Hello Games?
How many?
Like 50 people.
Like 69.
Yeah.
It's because you don't
That's
need
why
a...
he's had to make no microtransactions or anything. They've just used the money they've gotten at launch to keep funding it.
Yeah, you don't
And
need
people
a...
keep buying the game. It's great.
You don't need a shit ton of employees as long as your teamwork and stuff is, you know, on point. Everyone
We
has like
had-
their own designated job and they know what they're doing.
We already had this conversation. It's like the original MW2 was made with around 100 people, and now like 2,000 people work at Activision Blizzard.
Mm-hmm. It may be a little tougher depending on the you know, fidelity of the game and stuff, as well as if you want to kind of keep it
No.
what's it called, like, you want to keep it, damn it, you don't want it to be like fucking 200 gigs on launch. But
Listen, I really think I blame large game companies for how large games have become. Nobody knows how to optimize anything anymore.
uh, I had to think about what you said for a minute because I, I think it was weird. Like the way you phrased the sentence, it could have been taken two ways. And I was like, no, he doesn't mean it this way, he means it this way. And then the thing you followed it up with just confirmed how you meant it, and I was like, oh, okay, sick. That was so weird. Holy shit.
I'm just saying Doom has been played on bacteria and PDFs and everything. That is the most optimized game in the history of gaming because we can literally play it on everything. I just need everybody to try a little bit harder. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah.
Damn it. Uh well, that sucks then. Did you guys play any interesting games this week?
uh, I played.
Fortnite.
I played Pell World, Mabinogi 14. What else did I play? I think I did an occasional Fortnite, just for EXP and stuff. Um, I want to say that's it. I haven't played a whole lot of new stuff. Honestly, I'm kind of just waiting for Wilds to come out.
I
Yeah.
I had a little tear on my stream the other night through an arcade of Initial D, and it went very well.
Oh, did it? Did it, big man?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but a couple of games that I got to into an actual Initial D playtest, but I need to get the controls working better. And I haven't tried out the JDM Rise of the Scorpion game yet. That one you sent earlier, Kazu.
And you told me, look, as soon as I sent it, that you were gonna download it and play it.
It's downloaded. I just haven't played it yet. I I wanted to see if I can get the racing wheel working on it. It takes time, effort. Got to set up the streams.
Yeah, bro, you push one button.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally just bring the racing wheel over and I connect like one USB in, and then it usually works.
I was gonna say, it doesn't take much to set up a racing wheel either.
For the arcade cabinet one, I had to do a little bit of finaggery just because of like techno parrot and stuff. Because I had to do ROM stuff, so I had to set up the controls and everything myself. Other than that, I haven't played many other games.
I'm kind of in that boat where I'm just also waiting for Wilds, honestly.
This was actually so funny. Yesterday we raided on 14, right? Uh, but none of us have been on 14 for like a week because we've been burnt out from doing Cloud of Darkness Chaotic every day.
Yeah.
We got into Savage, and we cleared 1 and 2 first try, but we had people in there with us that have not gotten off the game for like a single day, and they were failing the fight even though they've cleared it multiple times. And we were sitting there like, dude, we haven't even done this fight in like 2 fucking weeks. How do we still remember everything? But people that are doing this constantly can't remember what the first fucking mechanic of the fight is. Like there were 2 stack mechanics that you split into groups for. One of the
Yeah.
healers stood in the middle of both of them. And we were
Oh,
like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
My bad.
you have special healers over there.
Dude, it was so funny because he did it not once, not twice, but 3 times. And we were like, is he gonna learn?
Oh, brother.
Oh man.
Speaking of big open worlds, uh, the industry, or at least game companies around the industry, have said that they hope that when Rockstar releases GTA 6 that they price it above the $70 price range so other games in the market can go up in price.
Hit me with that one more time. My brain had a fart moment.
So you know how the like $60 game has become $70?
Yeah.
The overall market or the game companies are hoping that GTA 6 is marketed as like an $80 game as the base version, all the way up to $100 for the base version to counteract inflation with games.
They should put whoever said that to the axe. Because
I
you
don't
know,
think
like
Rockstar would do that.
all of us know that that game is gonna make massive fucking money.
Yeah.
Like big companies are immune to inflation. Like they do not give a fuck.
I
They could release it at $20 and they would make all of their money back still.
I would say yes, but Sony just canceled multiple $1 million projects, like hundreds of $1 million projects, and got shafted by various games.
Well, that's Sony. You remember the last game they released that was a multi-million-dollar project and it did
Yeah,
extremely well.
yeah, and Xbox went around buying up everybody and then started doing massive layoffs in every company. So what are we
Yeah,
arguing here?
yeah, no, exactly. They both
They're
made
not
really
immune
fucking
to it.
they are immune to it.
The
They made
companies
really
are immune,
stupid.
but the employees aren't.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
let's
the employees aren't.
this
Yeah,
isn't immunity. Just because the higher up gets immunity from it
Hey,
doesn't mean that the
yeah, it's not
company is
immunity.
immunity.
It's a
God damn
mutiny.
it.
also, that isn't like an inflation problem. That's a like we made a bunch of stupid business decisions problem.
No. Guys, we've expanded as a company and we have these 2,000 employees and we need to feed them all. And that is why we need to add like an additional $10 to the game. That's how we need to do it to survive. We need the big banging blockbusters. You know,
They
it's really funny.
That's how they
might.
convince you that it's okay though, because
Hey,
they're the ones who you know
let me
create, not
let
really
me
create, but like they're a
hold on.
big. Okay, go on.
Let me pierce the veil for a second. For anybody thinking that I'm
Pierce the
just like
veil.
trying. Shut up. We're not referencing songs right now, or music, and just in general. Just I'm just gonna say it. Just as a gaming industry, if any large company is going to tell you that because they have so many employees, that is the reason why they need that much money going through, that is truly not it. We have seen plenty of companies, and we all agreed that smaller sized companies can still function and do exactly what a larger company can do. The fact that these companies have so many employees and they're blaming it on inflation is hilarious to me. They just want to make the number go up.
No, genuinely, it is funny as fuck because companies are like they have a direct they have a direct effect on inflation. Like when they raise prices and stuff for the quote unquote cost to create something, all of
When
that falls onto the consumers, which the consumers can just be like, we're not going to buy this because it's too expensive now. And then they're like,
well,
well,
yeah,
fuck, no one's buying this, so we have to lower the price. Either way,
that's
they're still
literally
making all of their money back. Like, they're
that's
not
just
going to
the
sell
standard.
something to a point where they're losing money on it, you know?
Well, yeah, that's just the standards of market. Literally, you
Yeah.
just do what the market can bear. So they'll put things on sale, and everybody will enjoy it when it's on sale, or people will buy it when it's full price. It just depends.
hmm Also, Sony made 87 billion in the fourth quarter of 2024,
Seems about right.
which is like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's for every division, not just like Their gaming division.
Yeah, but that's like more than plenty to feed everybody. Like they could have an additional fucking 2 million employees and it'd be fine.
That's across everything from cameras, TV, all of entertainment, automobiles now.
A lot of that stuff
All
they
all their
already have though.
audio. Yeah, but we're talking about where all of that money goes to, and it's in like all of this across. Like, ah,
Like software and stuff, they've already got software. They
my my
probably
my
don't have to rebuy software.
my main problem really comes down to after a certain point, you should split the companies off into actual separate sections.
Holy shit. Zach,
Because
I gotta extend my hand to you. Because those are antitrust laws that Roosevelt put in place to break up
Really?
monopolies, yeah.
That's really funny. Well, it's just really funny to me that everybody's always like, yeah, well, yeah, we got to break up the big companies so we're not making all the money. And I'm like, yeah, but if I have a partial input into 8 of those smaller companies, that's not that nobody's gonna raise an eyebrow to
No,
that.
yeah, isn't well, okay. It's funny you say that because they can't directly dip their toes in other companies. They can't like one company can't just be like, "Yeah, I'm going to buy all of your stock." That's illegal. But what they can do is they make another company underneath them that they own, and then that company makes another company that they own, and they
No,
put
you're
a bunch
doing it
of
the wrong way.
they put a bunch of money through those two puppet companies, and the bottom puppet company invests in that company that they want to buy out. That's what a hostile takeover is. And that is illegal, which I think is stupid as fuck.
All you do is you make very good relations with the company, but you don't tell them about your misdeeds, and you slowly keep offering them higher and higher percentages. And then when you think you can get them, Sony swoops in and offers them a little bit of a percentage deal.
Like, imagine owning a smaller company that has that has a lot of promise to it because you made a product that everyone likes, and then you go public, right? And all of a sudden
Yeah.
you see like, oh, this company invested this much in you, this company invested this much in you, until eventually like 90% of your company is owned by a bunch of different smaller companies. And then all of a sudden you have 12 people walk into the boardroom and they're like, yeah, by the way, you're owned by Sony now. And you're like,
My-
what?
Okay, so the main problem that I really actually think that Sony has is that PlayStation wasn't split far enough apart, but Sony is. I think the different divisions of Sony are doing fantastic work. The gaming one, however, they did not dive. They didn't separate it out enough.
Maybe the new PlayStation CEO will put that in a different way. Because they just recently changed CEOs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. After canceling all those projects and everything, that probably would be the uh,
You know what's crazy? You know
yeah.
BlackRock has a significant uh piece of Sony under their belt.
Do you want to know what? Do you want to know what's funny to me?
What's that?
Like, Yoshi P runs nearly all of Square Enix with just the profits he makes from FF14.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And I really enjoy it because it feels like Yakuza has become the same thing for
For
fucking
Sega?
Sega. Yeah.
I would actually disagree with that because Sonic is popping the fuck off right now.
No. Not in the same consistency in the way that Yakuza releases games. I don't think you understand how much creative control they have right now in the gaming history of Sega. They're making fucking Virtual Fighter 6. Why? Nobody knows, but they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart because one individual on that team really loves that series.
But hey, both the Sonic games that came out the past few years have been really good. They're on a good streak with Sonic right now.
We'll
Hold
see how
on.
long it lasts.
Hold on.
because
Hold on.
they released that new one that came out like what 2021 or 2022, and then they released Sonic X Shadow Generations. Oh my god, and that the classic pack thing, whatever it was. I'm not counting the movies because they're not they're not video games.
Hold on, I'm scrolling through.
I don't
I'm
even
trying.
count Sonic Shadow Generations. That's just a remaster.
Yeah, but people like it.
I mean, yeah. I
We've
hope they
seen
do.
we've
It's
seen
a
fucked up.
re-release.
Hey, we've seen fucked up remasters before.
Remasters don't count. Counting a remaster is
Well, if it was
basic.
a remake, we'd have a different story.
That also depends on
Okay,
if they
so
actually add anything else to it.
I
All right,
wonder.
like Frontiers was okay.
I hear a lot of Frontier. The Frontiers is like a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10 game,
I hear the main
which is
complaints.
still a significant score for a Sega or a Sonic game.
True. I hear the main complaint is just like the overworld, just traversing around and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, did this
And
word just vanish from my PC? What the hell?
okay,
I was looking
okay.
at Sonic X Shadow Generations and I saw the word remaster in all caps and now it's gone. Where did it go? Oh, wait, I found it.
I'll agree with you that at least the next two items were better than the previous one.
Wait, what?
Sonic
What happened?
Forces and Sonic Frontiers were definitely better than Sonic Boom.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd fucking
Even
hope
Forgetting how
so.
much of a peak experience Sonic Boom is with all those bugs.
Oh my
like,
god.
dude, the worst part is like the TV show is so excellent. The
The
TV
TV
show
show is
is a
top tier.
is a top like I still love like one of my favorite jokes is fucking Eggman coming out of the shower and he has tails for a towel and he brings him the smallest towel. He's like, "What are you making fun of me?" Oh god, such a good show. That's the Sonic voice I wanted for the movies. Me and Kazu agreed on it. We wanted a more mature Sonic voice for the movies.
Hey, I hate his current voice. His current voice in the movies does not sound like how I'd imagine Sonic sounds at all.
Nasal man making nasal noises.
I,
That's what he
I,
sounds
I
like.
got used to it. Like
I
now
think
I'm
it's
just like,
fine. Yeah.
yeah. It's one of those things where you hear it so much and then you're just like, yeah, this is Sonic. And you stop questioning it.
All right. Literally the moment they released Sonic Boom, that was the changing around. That's when they only started putting out better games. That's
Yeah,
when
because
Sonic Mania came out
they were
in
finally like
2017 afterwards. Yeah, they switched it up, man.
we need to stop putting out slop.
Oh, that was the funnier part. They released Sonic Forces, and then the other guy released Sonic Mania, and Sonic Mania fucking blew up in comparison. They're like, maybe we don't know what the Sonic fans want.
I think their lowest point was 06. 06 was pretty bad.
Maybe the turning point was when they changed CEOs from 2014 to 2015. Because 2014 is when Sonic Boom came out.
Oh my god.
One boom for Sonic.
Yo, Costco guys, is this a boom or a doom?
Oh god. Oh, don't worry. They're coming out with a new Sonic racing game though. Hasn't been announced yet.
They did announce it. Though.
Well, I know it's announced, but did they have a release date for it? Because there isn't a release date on the thing I'm looking at.
No.
Okay.
They literally showed it at the Game Awards.
I meant they didn't have an announcement date. I'm sorry. I was a
Yeah, they
faux pas
said.
with the
All they
tongue.
did was just pretty much say, yeah, we're making one finally.
Wasn't it like the fucking wasn't it the same way they did Elder Scrolls? Wasn't it just like a fucking PNG that they showed with the logo and that was pretty much it?
No, it was like just like the back of a Sonic racing car, and I
Oh.
think Shadow or some shit. And for like 5 seconds, like, yep, we're making one.
Man, if only they still made Sonic, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Well, on a completely different note, I know nobody was expecting this, but hot off of Nosferatu, director Robert Eggers is making a Labyrinth sequel.
Dude, I have seen the weirdest shit about Nosferatu, like people taking their fucking parents to watch it with them. I'm like, what? What is wrong with you people, man?
I mean, it's a hit classic. Why wouldn't you want to take your parents
Yeah,
with
It
you?
is,
And
but
like
like,
everybody's heard of it.
it is, but like, the main premise of it is like, why would you take your family to watch it with you?
listen, 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 listen.
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
think it's
like,
that weird. It's just a movie at the end of the day.
but
Yeah,
Nosferatu literally just walks in and fucking does unconsensual shit with women, so it's like,
I
it's
mean,
like,
yeah,
hey dad, you wanna watch a movie with the R word in it with me?
listen,
you
listen.
know, 6 years ago that'd be considered normal.
Wait, 6 years? Wait, normal?
Yeah,
I don't
normal.
really consider watching, you know, movies with sex in it with my parents normal, you know?
I mean, I'm not specifically saying the sex part. Pretty much every movie these days has sex in it.
I feel like I am being
I'm
gaslit and
sorry.
girl bossed right
You
now.
But
you
this is
saying that
also coming from me and Zach, who watch movies a lot more than you.
you saying that the movies have so much sex in them, and I just keep seeing the knockoff Super Mario Bros. And I was imagining
Oh
fucking
my
Super Mario
god.
Bros. The animated movie, and I'm like, nah, I'm not thinking about that anymore. I'm gonna fucking end that thought here. Uh, dude, who are they gonna get for David Bowie? That's my concern. If you're gonna remake The Labyrinth, who are you gonna get for? If you're gonna make a sequel?
David Dowie.
I
Yo,
love if
troll.
David
Welcome to the
Bowie came
podcast.
just trotting out onto the actual onto the actual screen. That'd be great. I only have like 3 topics left, so we're gonna have to stretch them.
Oh god.
For
No.
the first one is that for the first time ever, every one of
Welcome,
Peter
Art.
Jackson's Middle Earth films will be available in a single box set. The 6 film Middle Earth collection features the theatrical and the extended cuts. So if you want 38 wonderful hours of footage that you can try to binge watch all in one go and just want to end your miserable existence after so many works. I'm just saying there is a new actual set being released for Lord of the Rings, which is really nice because it's only been like knockoff sets and everything up until now. So it's nice to have like an official one. Fine. I'll go on to the next topic then. Ugh.
Oh no, it's really funny. I forgot to change the topic on Twitch to talk shows and podcast.
Yeah,
It was on Mabinogi this whole time.
I told you that at the beginning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That is really funny. My brain must have just like completely omitted that
I think my
information.
brain like zoned that out too.
I was just like, hey man, it still says you're playing Mabinogi, and you're like, oh, okay. And then you just,
Did I
just
actually respond to it?
yeah.
That's even funnier, actually.
Holy
Anyways,
shit. Dude,
Comcast.
it's so good. I'm sorry, go on.
No, it's okay, man. Comcast is rolling out ultra low lag tech that could fix the internet. Now, I know you're all hearing me say the words Comcast and you're wondering why that dinosaur decided to shamble its corpse around. And honestly, I kind of like it what they have. Basically, they're going to just put street signs up so you can actually tell the data whether the lane is congested or not. That's how
Interesting.
that's how it's supposed to communicate data this time now. Is if it has priority, it should be able to look at the other lanes and there should be a signal or something that can tell the data whether it can pass immediately through or not. So hopefully it reduces the middle hitches. But it does seem it's been really weird. They've been really working on upgrading internet just with the tech we already have, and it's been really nice, honestly.
Isn't it funny that that's one of the companies that was lobbying to repeal net neutrality?
We don't talk about it. I
And now
honestly
we
just
have net
need
neutrality back because everyone realized it sucked not
right.
having it. Yeah.
Nah. I don't like to talk about all the idiots out there who are like, oh, net neutrality, blah.
Dude, no, because you know for a fact that there was probably some rich dude who saw his internet speed dropping because the company he was paying his internet, or the company he was paying for his internet, didn't know that he was, him. And he was like, what the hell's going on? And he figured out about net neutrality. He's like, why the fuck don't we have this?
They didn't know he's him.
He is him.
Honestly, if this actually does fix little micro hitches and at least like drops ping by a couple of percent for everybody, this would be a actual success.
Yeah, but I feel bad for anyone who has fucking Comcast in the first place.
True.
Doesn't Levi have Comcast?
I think he does. Yeah, I think it's the only internet provider over there.
We should tell him, hey
So
man, you
funny.
ready for L4S? It's gonna improve your life.
Fucking monopolies, man.
All right, the last topic, which is actually a pretty decent one. The Video Game History Foundation opens its digital archives to the public next week. And by that, I mean now.
Ooh.
A massive digital library of magazines and other games-related media will be available to all starting January 30th. So, if you're ever looking for some preservation of classic video game history, it features over 1,500 issues of out-of-print game magazines, in addition to promotional material and other game development assets. Honestly, this is insanely cool, and I love shit like this because preservation is so important in my heart.
Well, hey Zach, you're gonna like this then. So you guys know how Sony had the PlayStation OG themes
Yeah.
for their anniversary on PS5?
Are they keeping them?
They said, well, yes and no. They said these themes will be leaving tomorrow, which everyone knew. But they also said, due to the positive response on these 4 themes, we're doing some work behind the scenes to bring these special designs back in the months ahead. So that is like a loose confirmation that they're going to be coming back, but we don't know if they're permanent or not. And then there is one thing that people are mad about, which is they added another line in the comments that says, while there are not plans to create additional themes in the future, we're excited to keep celebrating legacy PlayStation hardware with you all.
Oh, and that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's
everybody
like,
wanted themes to come back.
Yeah, so everyone's like, it's cool that you are bringing back these 4 themes, but it's fucking stupid that you're not going to add any more. That seems to be the general consensus.
You know who killed themes? Nintendo.
So true.
I can't have customization with my products anymore. It just has to be green, blue, or red.
Great, 2 colors I can't fucking see in blue.
I know, right? The world cursed. What was it? Born to fart, cursed to shit.
Bro. What do you think of this?
I think you need to be careful about what sort of lift you're ordering.
Jesus.
uh, dude, internet drama is the craziest thing ever. Oh, the one thing we talked about before you came along, and it was to my wonderful glee, is that with the DeepSeek thing coming out, AI's stock took a little bit of a hit. It's back now, obviously, but it was enough for me to get my rocks off. Seeing them, seeing them take a little bit of a punch, it was nice.
Me when I take a punch and I cry like a baby.
You know, Nvidia stock would have kept falling if the guys that are making that deep sync or whatever it's called AI didn't use
Deep
Nvidia's
sync?
cards.
That
Yeah,
that was the funniest part. They're using Nvidia's cards. The good thing is that they're not brand new cards, and that's what everybody's excited about. But you know, the fact that they're still Nvidia cards makes it still terrible.
if I remember correctly, Nvidia's best-selling card is still like the 1650.
That's
Was it
hilarious.
Nvidia who said that they were gonna pursue legal action because they were using their cards or something? Someone said that DeepSeek was using.
Oh no, it's Chat GPT.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because they're like, they're stealing from our AI model to
It's
make
like,
their AI model.
yeah, it doesn't feel too
Wait,
good, does it, buddy?
Everyone's yeah, everyone's like, does it feel good that you're stealing, huh?
Fucking
that is
idiots.
such little bitch mode, just fucking energy right there.
Dude, no,
Holy fuck.
it's even funnier. I saw some people who were talking about how they lost their job because of DeepSeek when they were working for ChatGPT, and people were like, "Are you fucking stupid or something?" It doesn't feel too good, does it?
My
It's like your
gosh.
job is literally stealing from other people. Why the fuck are you upset that the same exact thing that you are working on just stole from you?
For real.
The congratulations, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Oh man, time to bring back that surprised Pikachu face meme, and it's just everybody who just constantly release AI memes with it.
Oh man.
Yeah, don't forget that all Nvidia cards got a big update today. They've all been
I'll
updated to DLSS 4.
I'll have you know,
Nice.
mine also got updated. Apparently, I did not
Yeah, yeah,
notice.
this is like the biggest update Nvidia's ever had.
That's a funny thing when it's an update I didn't even have to choose. They just put it in for me. We're
Lit.
Because
gonna
before, it's like the 3K series was stuck on DLSS 3, the 4K was stuck on 3.5, the 2K was stuck on 2, but now they're all on 4.
Troll said, I will kill your co-host. No AI, AI stinky. I think it depends on what the AI is being used for. Like if it's
It
being
definitely
used
does.
if it's being used to help with like cancer like finding cancer cells in a patient or something, that's good AI, right? But if it's being used to directly replace someone whose job is literally like uniquely a human thing, like making art, something that doesn't need replacement, I think that's stupid as fuck. Like AI should only be used to replace stuff that humans either shouldn't be doing in the first place to improve our quality of life, or stuff
you should
that humans are functionally incapable of doing, like
you should
becoming a
be
fucking microcell and looking around at shit.
you should be using AI as an extension of yourself, the same way that we use our cell phones and various other things. It's supposed to be a tool that humanity can use to do what is essentially a lot of menial work very fast, but the problem is depending on the type of work, it has struggled doing it accurately. Yes.
Oh yeah.
And the problem is that everybody thinks they're like, "Oh my god, if this improves, it's gonna replace me." No, we're trying to use AI to replace the menial jobs. If you're trying to use it to replace just actual people, you're a dick, and that's not what it was made to do.
Oh yeah.
I've said my piece on AI.
Oh yeah.
He's activating the oh yeah raid. I can feel it in my throat.
I actually haven't activated anything.
How dare you? Oh wait, do we have anything else that we want to talk about before the
Mm.
skadooly?
Oh, there is something I wanted to talk about, and this is actually not important per se, but very interesting.
Hmm.
So, I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a mod going around on Final Fantasy XIV that would allow you to look at someone's alt characters through their character ID. Like your character ID is linked to your uh
Oh yeah, the stalking
like
incident.
the stalking plugin. It would
Yeah.
let you look at their alt characters, their location in game, the last time they were logged in.
Did you see what they asked for you to get removed from that list?
Oh yeah, they want you to join the Discord and send you their information so that they can keep you off of it.
Yeah, you give them your
Yeah,
full
okay, bud.
login
Yeah,
information and everything. I'm like,
yeah,
yeah, that's not a giant MMO scam if I've ever
yeah.
seen one.
So, but this is the cool thing, right? Uh, Yoshi P had some things to say about it. So
Yeah.
he said that they are pursuing legal action against the dude who made the plugin because he's a fucking stupid idiot, and he was using his personal Discord to, make his community and stuff for the mod.
Yeah.
They have his character name in game, which is linked to his address and his bank info. So they know who this dude is. So they're gonna be pursuing legal action because that mod is just like abhorrent, like completely fucked. So yeah, Yoshi P was like, yeah, we're gonna be pursuing legal action against this guy. And if you are caught using it, you will be banned like immediately. And also I think it was was it GitHub?
Yep, they already removed it.
Yeah, GitHub removed it. So people are like, holy shit, thank you, Yoshi P.
Yeah,
But
this has been treated very seriously across
mhm.
the community.
My
But
criticism though,
there hasn't been an update to 14 though, has there?
no, so that backend is still vulnerable. And that's my criticism, is they released the friends list update with the new like how blocking works now. They released that, but I don't think they checked it thoroughly with their security team.
I already said it once, a problem with FF14 is it's too scheduled. They don't like to put out things when it's not the time.
Also, the fact that the game is just built on fucking spaghetti code and they refuse to fix it.
They
Well,
fixed a
not
good
really
portion
like
of it.
refuse to fix it, but more like they probably just don't have time, or Square Enix themselves are like, we don't care about the spaghetti code just to like work on new stuff. Because yeah, you're right, they did try to fix a portion of it whenever Endwalker came out, because they had to change how numbers worked or else the game would fucking crash.
Then they were trying to go through the entire process of making the entire game nearly single player if you really wanted to go through a mass majority of it without anybody.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, my criticism about it is that this could have been prevented if they just took another like a month or two to really make sure the back end of it was secure, but they didn't. But, on the other hand, it's like someone getting all that information just from figuring out your character ID is like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was pretty interesting.
And if I remember correctly, it's because of the way they recently changed how the actual data and everything for your character is stored. Instead of it being stored in the servers itself, it's stored locally instead.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the ways he was able to make the plugin.
I
Is that
heard oh, what is it?
the actual data was just like, it's basically, if you know how to navigate through your own files, you could go to where you needed to go to find the file that you needed.
Yeah. I saw some people saying like, oh, if they don't fix this, he's just gonna ban mods. I'm like, well, he can't really. Like, he can say he's gonna ban mods, but like, all
He
mods
already
are
bans
fucking client
mods.
side, so it's
And he
like,
already bans anybody who has mods.
actually, a little funny thing. You only really get punished if you're open about mods, because Yoshi P himself actually takes a lot of inspiration for slice of life, or like, not slice of life. What's the word I'm looking for?
Listen, all I'm saying is that the FF14 community might have a world's first community that might get in trouble for modding quite often.
No, and you know what's funny? They didn't even ban mods after that happened. They just removed they changed how
If
placing markers worked. Isn't that
if
fucking hilarious?
if you're gonna use mods, don't stream the world's first with your entire like
Mhm.
guild there with the mods on the screen. Come on.
No, it's funny because after that happened, everyone that uses mods, they have one person in their raid team that doesn't use mods so that they can stream it.
I just
I just
nobody
think
needs
that's
to
so funny.
know nobody needs to know how much DPS I'm doing. It's enough. I got a button. I'm a summoner.
Yeah, the DPS thing really. Hmm. I'm kind of conflicted about the DPS thing because there are some people that go into Savage and they have gear that genuinely they just cannot meet DPS checks with. So like on one hand it's good for being able to like help people in that regard. And if you're
I
being an asshole about it, you know, obviously you need to like not, but if someone's
All
not
right.
doing good damage or their gear's really bad, it's helpful to be like, "Hey man, is it okay if I
Yeah,
give you some tips or something?" They're like, "Oh yeah,
but
sure."
Yoshi P has come out exactly saying that it's because people bully each other about their DPS is the exact reason why the damage doesn't actually get displayed in the game in any native way.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like a double-edged sword because, you know, with the good comes the bad.
Yes.
But yeah, they don't really ban people unless they're like being an asshole and also talking
What if I
about
put a
using those mods. Like if you tell someone, "Hey man, your damage is fucking bad, get good," they're gonna ban
what if
you.
I what if I put up a billboard in my town for my FF14 sex mods?
That that is such a deep cut. I completely forgot about that. I wonder what happened with that. Did they
I'm I'm pretty sure that guy got banned as well as was forced to take it down.
I have to look this up now.
A deep cut to a way earlier podcast episode in which somebody was broadcasting about their actual group in FF14 and their mods on a billboard in I think Florida. It was somewhere in the US. And how dare they do that? And the goddamn image on the billboard was hilarious if I remember correctly.
So, little fun fact, nothing happened to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is the
nothing happened.
billboard still there?
I have no idea, but someone said that they were banned for something that happened before the billboard incident,
Yeah.
and people thought that that was,
Was the
you know,
incident.
them
I
getting
got you.
banned for the billboard, but no, it was apparently completely separate.
It's mighty wild to rent out an entire billboard just to showcase your Discord and guild for FF14.
Isn't that funny as fuck though? Like that was just blatantly an infringement on their TOS, and Square's just like, yeah, let them have fun, fuck it.
Uh, it
If anything, they probably
Like,
felt bad for him because why would you advertise a fucking
you know,
18 and up Discord on a billboard for a video game?
this is the one thing I hate about other companies. Like something like this comes out, they're like, do we really need to? Nah. Other companies just immediately bust out the axe, start going around busting heads.
Oh my god.
I'm not looking at anybody specifically. Nintendo. They went to a grocery store. Like it doesn't get any. It doesn't even get any like more petty than that. Nintendo is always the one we hear coming out to like whether
They
it's a child or like
they literally only sue people that they don't need to sue. Like when there's an
yeah.
actual problematic thing that is using their IP, they're just like, we don't, you guys are lying, this doesn't exist. But the moment it's like some
We
dude in his
know.
fucking basement playing Super Mario on an emulator, they're like, we have to kill him.
We
I'm his
we've
bloodline now.
we can add another one to the indentured servitude for the Nintendo brand.
The fact that the one dude that they did that to's name was Bowser is fucking crazy.
uh
Speaking of Nintendo,
oh
apparently
no.
they just made so if you're overseas, you can't use any overseas credit cards or PayPals to purchase items on like a Japanese e-store or anything.
Oh, where it's cheaper? How dare they? Those
Damn.
How dare
bastards.
they?
How dare they get rid of the cheats?
But now people that travel a lot and go to Japan and stuff are like, well, this is fucking stupid.
Ugh. I see that the Japanese get Mother 3, but God forbid I ever get fucking Mother 3 on any of our
You know what? Bring back Reggie. At least he cock teased Mother 3.
what like not even joking, if the moment that they go to do like the official launch and Reggie comes back out on stage, I would flip my fucking lid. Just
I feel like
Reggie
that's the
hits
only
the
way people would
stage.
believe it's real.
Like guys, this console kind of sucks. I'm gonna work with Nintendo. We're gonna get back on the right track, and I'd be like, thank God, Reggie's.
You know what? The only way I'd consider getting a Switch 2 on launch is if they announce Mother 3 at launch.
Ah,
Could you imagine? Holy shit. And it's like a remaster.
It literally, that'd be like the one game that gets so many people be like, okay, we're so back
Like,
actually.
imagine if they remastered Mother 3 and it looked like Octopath.
Yeah, that'd be fire actually.
Right? Man, I wish they kept the pixel art style for Pokemon. God,
man,
if they
they should
did, they were doing so good with black and white, and then they were like, yeah, let's move to 3D. I
they
was like,
should
damn it,
really
dude. What is it?
they should remake all three of the Mother games and then release a collection called like the Mother I Like Fun collection or something.
Call it father.
And then make the next one the Holy Ghost. The Mother, the Father, and the Holy Ghost.
There's no way. There's no way Nintendo's letting MILF pass through any filters. And uh,
That's funny. Apparently, in Japan, somebody tried to open a Mario ramen restaurant in front of the Nintendo Museum.
Go.
how did it go?
It's still up right now, but everyone's like,
Oh,
"How long is it staying up?"
how long are you staying open for? It's seeing where the lightning already struck and knowing it's going to strike again. Uh. All right. Well, that's all I got. Is that all you gents have?
Well, don't say
um,
anything, Kazi. Let him guess.
I'm guessing no.
You'd be wrong, idiot.
He has something, but it's not anything worth my time.
You're right. And that's why I'm ending right now.
Damn it.